Two traffic cops were hiding under a billboard, ready for a speed trap setup. They spotted a pickup truck approaching in the distance. The older officer quickly increased the sensitivity on the speed gun. But even with that, when the pickup roared past, the radar only showed 97 miles per hour, which wasn't over the speed limit. It looked like they were going to strike out again today, but the older cop said speeding or not was up to them to decide. The younger one immediately got the message. He flipped on the siren and gave chase, but little did they know this move would drag them into an irreversible disaster. When the driver noticed the patrol car behind him, he instinctively reached for a knife. At first he tried to shake them off, but eventually he was forced to pull over. He quickly rolled down the window to greet them, but the older cop barked at him to get out of the vehicle. The driver had no choice but to comply, but he didn't understand why he was being stopped.
Can you read?
Realizing the officers were targeting him on purpose, he immediately turned to walk away, but the older cop wasn't about to let such an easy target go. He signaled the younger one to write a ticket. This instantly made the driver feel wronged, but the younger cop looked smug and dismissive, because in this area they were the law. Then the older officer asked him for his license. Though the driver was now boiling with anger, he still had to comply under pressure. Hearing the two officers mocking him behind his back, he instinctively reached toward the knife on the passenger seat, but to avoid escalating things, he handed over his license calmly. But when the older cop found out he was from out of town, he became even more reckless and arrogant. He immediately told the younger one to issue the ticket. Seeing this, the driver tried to reason with them. He quickly softened his tone and pleaded, begging the officers to let him go. But instead it brought even more humiliation. Soon the younger cop handed over the ticket. The driver had no choice but to take it. As he left, the young officer gave him a mocking glare. The driver could only respond with a helpless smile. Only after the two officers had left completely, his eyes turned ice cold, and his gaze locked onto the sniper rifle inside the truck. Meanwhile, the two officers were still basking in their satisfaction from humiliating him, completely unaware that danger was quietly approaching.